welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I am so happy you stopped by and you picked a great time because today I'm doing a video on my new Lorac Mega Pro palette. This came out a little while ago for the holiday season, I believe 2 weeks ago, and it sold out on the Lorac website fast. It was also available on the Amazon website. I'm not sure if it currently has been restocked, but I'll leave the link down below just in case you're still trying to get your hands on it. If you did though, awesome, because this thing is fabulous. It's $59, you get 32 shades, and there are quite a variety of shades in here. I believe there's only 4 repeats, and they're the kind of more neutral shades, your cream, your black, your highlight and contour kind of colors. Really pretty shades. Love these colors for especially the holiday season, especially when we're talking about this side over here, this kind of Merlot, burgundy, and teal side. Love those colors. They're pigmented, they're buttery, they're blendable, and they're buildable, which are 2 things that I look for in a shadow. If you have either of the Pro palettes, the 1 or the 2, you know the quality of Lorac shadows is very buttery, blendable, pigmented. They feel great and they blend out well, and they're just a beginner's friend is what I will say. Definitely a beginner's friend and also a pro's friend. I mean, this would be a fabulous thing to have if you do makeup on the side, or if you're a freelance artist or things like that. I could see this being a definite asset. So as far as my review goes, I'm not going to go into depth on any of this because they're just good. I don't have much else to say about that other than it's good, but I did want to give you guys a demo and make a little announcement. Next week I am going to start a new series on the channel called One Palette in 1 Week. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been a little MIA this week. Been busy with some things, including that recording that series for you guys. Really excited about that, and I'm gonna start with this palette. Really excited. I think I'm gonna have a variety of looks that are gonna appeal to a lot of different people, and I think this palette is definitely a great one to start with for that series because it is a variety of colors that would appeal to a variety of people. So I'm gonna show you guys my demo, but definitely be on the lookout next week. I'm gonna have probably 3 or 4 videos doing one palette in 1 week, along with a few other videos that don't have to do with eyeshadows. In case you're not interested in that, don't worry. I'm still gonna have my regular content like Friday favorites, things like that up, but if you are interested in this, then I am going to do my One Palette in 1 Week series. Let me know down below what kind of looks you'd like to see. I'd love to know that. I've already got a few pre-recorded, so I'm definitely going to put those up, but let me know if you might like to see a teal smoky eye or certain colors in the palette that you would love to see used, because I would definitely love to oblige that. If you have requests, I do take them all the time on here and on Twitter. You can tweet me at Mel Cosmetic Case. I always leave it right here on this side beside the video. Well, I think it's on that side. It may be this side. You'll just have to watch and see. I'm not good with left and right, apparently. So if you want to tweet me a request or write it in the comments, I would be happy to listen and use those requests for my videos. So if you want to see my demo and how I got the look I'm wearing right now, then be sure to keep watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to begin by priming my eyes. I'm just going to use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. I've said a couple times before, I really like the e.l.f. $1 eye primer. And I also kind of like the Fergie eye primer, the shimmer one, but today I'm just going to use this one just because it's what I've got on hand. Okay, so now that we've got pretty much all of our priming done, I'm going to go right into my beautiful Lorac Mega Pro palette, and I'm just going to go into this top shade right here, Cream, mixed with a little bit of Fawn, just because Cream's a little bit light for me right now, and I'm just going to take that and put it all over my eye just to kind of neutralize my base. Next, using my same e.l.f. Cosmetics brush, I am going to go right into the shade Camel right here, again kind of just going 1, 2, 3 on that top row, and I'm going to put that right in my crease just to kind of make a nice transition. Then I'm going to take just a little bit of this shade right underneath it. It's just brown, that's the shade name. And I'm just going to kind of blend that again in the crease, but try to be a little more concentrated on the outer corner this time. Now I'm just going to take this brush. This is actually a brush that came with my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, but I really like the flat and thin part of this brush. I think it's really good for packing on shimmery colors, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm just going to go in with this shade right here, Copper, and I'm just going to pack that all over. Now I'm just going to take my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. It looks just like this. And I'm going to go into the shade Mulberry, which is this really, really pretty kind of deep wine burgundy color. And I'm going to take that and pat that right on my outer corner. I think the combination of the copper and this kind of shade really, really looks nice and striking together. But be very careful with this shade because, as you can see, it is highly pigmented. And I'm just trying to be very, very precise about where I put this. I just kind of want to see a hint of that right on the outer edge. Now I'm going to blend that with that same IT Cosmetics brush. And just kind of try to blend it most of the way away where you're just seeing kind of just a hair of that Merlot shade, or Mulberry shade rather. Now I'm going to take my Sephora eyeshadow brush. It looks just like this. And you guessed it, I'm going to go into the shade Merlot, which is kind of this wine shimmery color down here. I think it's so pretty, and we're going to kind of do that same technique, but with a little bit of twist. You guys have seen me do this in my tutorials before. Patting on the outer corner and then bringing it right up through the crease and turning it sideways so we have a little bit of an outer V situation. This is my favorite quick way to do kind of an outer corner, outer V look for my eye shape, and I think it works for a lot of people if you have the right kind of brush. And I think this brush is totally what makes this such an easy technique. So now we're just going to blend with that IT Cosmetics brush. I like using these fluffier brushes to blend, and this is a really good multi-purpose brush for me personally. And then I'm going to add just a hint of the Cashmere shade right there on the center of my eyelid, just to kind of brighten up the area a little bit. And you see that really opened up the eye. And then just using any fluffy brush that you have, you can go back into these shades, Cream and Fawn, to highlight. Okay guys, so obviously I have the rest of my makeup done. Now I'm going to move on to the liner for my eyes. And I think today I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics No-Tug Waterproof Gel Liner in black brown. And I'm just going to do like a hint of a wing. I've done this before a couple times, so you guys have seen this, but I'll zoom you in anyways. So like I've said about this before, I just kind of bring it about halfway in and wing it out just a hint. So there is my hint of a wing. For my bottom lash line as well as my waterline, I'm going to line both with two separate liners. And for my waterline, I'm just going to use the same thing I always use. This is my Rimmel Scandaleyes liner in Nude. And then for my lower lash line, I'm just going to smudge on a little bit of this Maybelline Evercolor Automatic Waterproof Liner in Lucky Penny. This is really awesome stuff. I mean, Mally's not kidding when she says it's bulletproof, and I love this color for fall. And with this, I'm just connecting to my wing and bringing it about midway through the eye again. So now I'm just going to curl my lashes and put on some of my Jordana Best Lash Extreme, and then we'll be done. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this little really short review slash demo. Like I said before, be on the lookout next week for my 1 palette in 1 week series using this Mega Pro palette. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you did get a chance to get your hands on this thing, if you love it. I think a lot of people picked it up and I think a lot of people are already in love. I hope that Lorac puts this out in their permanent collection. I think with the frenzy that they've had over it, it would be a shame not to. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.